Y'all still want me to come with you?
To turn it on first?
Yeah, me too.
Man, it's so complicated. I'd like to move it. What are you looking for? Oh, I know. Everybody, look to the person on your right and say hello. Hello. Look to the person on your left and say, wow. And the person in front of you, just say, now. I am thrilled to welcome to the PBX stage to induct our first of the 2025 award winners. We're not going yet? What are we waiting for?
We have stuff to do.
Oh, we have stuff?
Yeah, we have stuff.
Well, you're going to tell me you have stuff.
You have stuff too. We both have stuff.
You know, you'd think we had rehearsed this. Okay, so he's off stage.
We're going to make one last call for any of the PBX Hall of Fame inductees to come on backstage. Because we are missing a couple of the PBX backstage. Look at the faces out here. You guys are great.
Okay, so I know what's going on. This is Mr. Vegas, right? Turn around, Mr. Vegas. There we go. Las Vegas mascot. A warm welcome to the mascot. Now, yes, thank you. I'll see you in a minute, Rex. Okay, would you like to start?
I would love to start.
You know what? I think we should start.
I think we shall.
Okay, so we'll try this one more time. This is Nick Bernardo.
That's right. This is Nick Bernardo. Box and Cheese Photo Experiences, our first inductee for PBX Hall of Fame 2025.
Oh, he's big all over the place.
I know.
I mean, this is the guy we really want to say congratulations and welcome to
the MEX Hall of Fame. That's right.
This
is Jeremy Bragg.
You hear the photo booth person mic and they're out. You hear the DJ mic, you guys better buckle up. So, you know, I have attended Mobile Beats for over 20-some years. I started my business at the age of 15, and 15 years ago, I went to a Wet Guild meetup, And I ran into a gentleman who was selling CDs in the back of a room. I picked it up, he said it's 15 bucks. And I reached out to that gentleman later, paid for that CD. I reached out to a gentleman called Mitch Taylor, who invited me to my first workshop. And from there, that gentleman and that workshop changed my life. It opened up opportunities for me to be more than what I ever thought I was as a DJ. And it allowed me to start getting involved with Mobile Beat, working on...
Just making sure. I know. So, civility, we just need to make sure you're not there. I'm just playing. All right, I'll let Alan take it from here.
Looking at the faces, I see a lot of people know Andy. And those of you that have been around a long time know that Andy and I used to get confused a lot. We used to see how fast it would be until somebody called me Andy and called him Alan. And every time I came to Las Vegas, he'd pick me up at the airport, we'd go out to dinner. I remember one time it was at the Westgate, so it was probably for PBX. And he dropped me off so I could go check in, and he's standing out by the car, and somebody comes walking up with a friend and said to their friend, "I'd like to introduce you to my very good friend, Alan Berg." Only it was Andy. And he goes, "Well, I can't be that good of a friend, because I know him." And that was his sense of humor. He's around the industry, he created a great company, he sold it, and he was helping so many people so many years. And there isn't a day goes by that I just don't think about what we're missing by him not being around. And this award, I invited his widow, Helen, to come. She wasn't able to make it, so I said I'd accept on her behalf. And I know he touched a lot of people here the way that he touched me. He was a giver. He was a pain in the ass sometimes, but in such a good way. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is long overdue because, just a lot of people have never got a chance to meet him because we lost him, was it 4 or 5 years ago now. Those of you that knew him or were better before it, those of you that never met him, look him up, see what he's done, but we're going to thank everybody here who voted for giving him this honor, and I will send this off to his wife, so thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Alan. That was fantastic. Now, in the meantime, folks, we have a very special video. There are a couple of the MEX winners that, unfortunately, for various reasons, could not be here today. And so, this first person that we're going to be introducing is a longtime friend of mine. I met Jim back in 1997 at the Crown Plaza here in Las Vegas for the very first show. That was the first one I think I met him. I may have met him even at King of Prussia before that one in 94 or 5. But this is a gentleman who has been behind the scenes for every one of the Mobile Beat shows here in Las Vegas for the entire duration. And all the success that we had in Mobile Beat over those years could not have happened without Jim. So we're going to let Jim speak for himself all the way from Canada.
Canada, and thank you to everyone who voted for me. I'm honored to be inducted into this distinguished group of industry professionals as a member of the MEX Hall of Fame Class of 2025. During my 55 plus years as a mobile entertainer, I learned many things, most important of which is to never stop learning how to improve your business and yourself. During 30 years on local and national executive boards of Canadian Disc Jockey Associations, 15 years producing the DJ World trade shows in Canada, and 13 years working for Mobile Beat shows in Las Vegas and other American cities, I learned something new from every place I visited, every new friend I made, and others I networked with before, during, and after each show.
These phases, when we give away the awards, we know that it often is the case where it's like you lose some of the oomph, some of the energy. But when we get to the entertainers that come up here, we know that they all have the energy to take what it takes to be able to make it all of these years. So, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we bring that applause deep from below, put those hands up, make some noise, because it gives me great pleasure to introduce your next MEX Hall of Fame inductee, co-founder of Vivid Audiovisual, co-founder and producer at Winning Business Growth, co-host at the Rookie and the Vet podcast, and of course, DJ entertainer at Why Entertainment since 1998. Please give a gigantic, huge round of applause to Mr. David Hanscom.
So it was a few years ago that a very talented DJ, serial entrepreneur, sat on the stage in his shorts
And sandals.
and interviewed somebody really famous. Let's get ready!
To rumble! Master Michael Buffer.
And my good friend, Casey, actually did an outstanding job. But all they could talk about was his shorts.
True.
Well, I'm here to tell you that this individual is seriously talented. He has a florist, a catering, a DJ, a photo booth, and a wedding bridal expo. He does it all. And he even puts on a show called Marquee Show.
True, sir.
And I am thrilled to call him friend. This award is for Casey.
I've known him from many of the DJ Time shows over the years. I have probably every CD, every VHS tape that was ever created. This is the president of BME, Bobby Morgenstein Events. He is also the president of the Lounge Around, director of the Hour Entertainment, president at Enlight, and of course Beat Street, which he created in Philadelphia. Please give a big round of applause to your next MEX Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Bobby Morgenstein. A tremendous fight.
Yes.
Yes.
She is. And we want to welcome her to the MEX 2025 Hall of Fame.
And she was one of my mentors for years, like from the beginning. True story. I didn't do bar mitzvahs until I did it with.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
It certainly does.
It does indeed. But she's here.
Expo in Las Vegas. Thank you for nominating me and voting for me. I'm humbled and honored to accept this award. I want to thank especially Big Daddy, Mike Walter, and Randy Bartlett. Randy with a Y, stay away from my award. Thank you all so very, very much. Remember, do what you love and love what you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, accepting on behalf of Randy Ray, would you please give a big round of applause to Sean Big Daddy.
My friends, on FaceTime, I want you to wave to this amazing woman. Everybody wave to Randy. And I want, honey, not you, Randy Bartlett, no, we're not talking. Wave to Randy, would you please? One more time, wave to Randy, make some noise out there, come on!
He's wild and crazy. He's
Screaming, Scott, Seward!
come on over, Daddy. Hey, can I come here? I can't stop this. MC, Super DJ, and he is my friend. This is Howard Wall.
One of them.
You know, I have to tell you,
Tell me, Scott.
this guy, this DJ, this entertainer, this business person, I mean, we're all talented.
Right, but there's only a couple people.
You too, Ken.
Well,
Very talented.
Somebody, I think my mom said that once.
Oh, that's who told me.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. But this guy,
This guy did something that probably only a couple people in the industry over 3 or 4 decades have ever done, which is getting us to bring our money up.
yes, but he also did something to unite us.
True story.
As a matter of fact, he taught me that we are not competitors, but we are in fact colleagues. And I am thrilled to welcome to the stage to accept his award, Mr. Peter Merriam.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. I know I'm going to sound like somebody who just lost the Super Bowl when I start by thanking my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'd also like to thank my wife Audrey, my parents Pete and Donna Mary, Mom. And then some important people, some of them you might not know, like my first boss, Bill Whittingham, my first business partner, James Laram, my first mentors, Mark and Rebecca Farrell. There's this guy named DJ Dr. Drax. I met him online, then met him in person. Randy Bartlett, same thing. I think it was a dating site. Elizabeth Scott Daly teamed up to do workshops. Ron Ruth, he introduced me to my wife. Thank you, Ron. Now that's why I live in Kansas City. Greg Otter from Seattle and Andy Austin from Dallas are just a few. To make sure I cover everybody else, I'd like to thank the ADJA members, the members of Think Tank, the DJ radio hosts and listeners, the members of the Web Guild, the show producers of Mobile Beat, MEX, Armed DJs, and Wedding NBA, and anyone who's attended one of my training or performance workshops, or anyone who's ever attended or purchased videos of my seminars, and anyone who ever contributed to and or purchased my book, The Best Wedding Reception Ever. And apparently whenever I mention my book, you're supposed to take a drink, so I'll let you do that. Lastly, thank you to the talented doctors at St. Luke's who literally saved my life just over a year ago.
One time, have a big round of applause for Mr. Peter Murray. And now at this time, I'd like to invite out all of our brand new MEX Hall of Fame inductees for a photograph. All the way down here in the front, right here in the front. And now at this time, I'd like to invite up all of our PBX 2025 Hall of Fame inductees to join our DJs down here on the floor of the mobile entertainment side. You know what? Now we're gonna do pictures of this too. Come on down. I'm gonna make 2 rows. We're gonna have the PBX people right down here in the front, and we're gonna have the MEX people in the back, because I noticed a height thing on the MEX people. You guys are all tall. I think we need stilts. Once again, come on down here for all my inductees. Now for the rest of our crowd that's out here, can you please give a huge round of applause for all the years, the experience, the trials, the tribulations, all the work they put in to make your life better, your life more successful. Give it all of our 2025 inductees in the Hall of Fame a huge round of applause. Thank you once again for coming out to the 2025 MEX PBX Hall of Fame inductions. We will be starting off at 4 o'clock with our next session right here in the stage. And remember,
here's Mr. Vegas. How you doing? Good.